पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. Sloka number 7. Rajo ragatmakam viddhi Trishna sanga samudbhavam Tannibadhnati kaunteya Karma sangena dehinam Tamastvajnanajam viddhi Mohanam sarvade dehinam Pramadalasya nidrabhihi Tannibadhnati bharata. Okay. So Rajogunam is to create an opinion about you that I am not happy. So I am incomplete from that standpoint. मी अपूर्ण, मला सुख नहीं है, मला तृप्त नहीं है. I am not full, I am not complete, I am wanting, which brings out want expresses in the form of desires, desires, desires. If you have no wants, there will be no desire in your mind. Everything is a want. Something should go is also a want. Something should come is also. Something should not come. All are desires, desires, desires. Which who wants? I want. So it is an opinion about yourself. Who creates this? When your mind is influenced by Rajogunam. Rajogunam. These opinions will come. In the Sattva Gunam, I want to be happy, sukhi, sukhi, sukhi. And what type of sukham? That way Sattva Guna based sukham. Going to temple sukham, going to yatra sukham, listening bhajan sukham, puja sukham, that sukham, this sukham, varieties of sukham. Or reading, vidvat vinodam. Intelligent people or scholars reading books to be happy, 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 happy. All are a cause for bondage. They are good from the worldly standpoint. Again, remember, don't get confused. Are you people wanting moksham? First of all, ask this question. Decide about you. Be clear about you. They are meant for such people, not for all and sundry. Please, please, please. We are not confusing you. We don't want to confuse you. Decide. You want to just live in this world? All these things are not required. I have told you 1,000 times. Don't get confused. Shastra is not confusing you. You don't confuse yourself. You are free to live in this world whichever way you want. Nobody stops you. तुम्हाला कसा जगायचा जगा. कोणी तुमचा हात धरत नाही. पण जर तुम्हाला संसारातून निवृत्ती, you want freedom from samsara. I want to be free. I want to be free. If this desire is there in you, understand? If that is there, then you have to bring all the changes. Where? In your understanding about you, outlook, everything. Without that it is not possible. So this is not a compulsion, this is not a force, this is not a brainwashing, this is not a conditioning. Don't understand this way. Shastra is not forcing any of its view on any one of you. No. Aplamat tumchavar lavat nahi shastra kadi. All must understand. Because you have come here to study Shastra. Shastra has not come at your door and selling its message. No. Understand this. It is like a doctor telling a patient what is the medicine for a rogam, a disease. That's why you must understand this is a medicine for bhava rogam, samsara rogam. Are you a patient? A mumukshu is called a patient. That's why in all our shastras, when the mantra they give, even that is for that. Bhavaroga Beshajam. Even a tirtha you take. In the shastra, in the smriti and all, when you are supposed to take, they will chant this mantra. Understand itself. All of them. Bhavaroga Beshajam. In that Bhavarogam is what? Little papa going. By this bhavana, the papa will go. When the papa goes, certain dukkham will go, certain disease will go. That is the attitude they create through that particular statement. Akala mrityu haranam sarva vyadhi nivaranam samasta papa kshekaram. So you can say whichever God, Ganesha padodagam sukham, Vishnu padodagam sukham. All the thing is our shastra, please. All the time for our sake, for human beings' sake, to become free from problems, various methods have been done. Now science and doctors are there. Doctors can cure, I have told you so many times, physical problems. Sometimes even medicines don't cure. Then there is some other cause why, in spite of medicines. Then they will say, some papam, some this, that. That's why you have to come to Shastra to remove all of them. You must all understand all the things. Because the body is a product of your own karma, punya, papam. That expressed in the form of particularly physically diseases, mentally worries, anxieties, fear. This is called two things in our Shastra. Vyadhi at the level of the body. Other is called Adi. Adi. You all must understand all the things. Science has got, I told you always, science has got its language. We have nothing against it. That is their language. You should understand equally our Shastra has got its language. You should understand any subject you go, its language must be properly understood. You should not just complain about all these things. Understand the Bhasha. This is Shastra Bhasha. The Shastra Bhasha must be properly understood. Without understanding, we criticize, we complain, we do so many things. These are all the mistakes, please. Don't do it. If you are all mumukshus, I told you, better understand. These opinions are wrong. So to be a sukhi and a desire is also wrong. And to be, because I got a desire to be sukhi, through sattva gunam, they will bind you. Because your opinion. If you come to rajo gunam, he is called vishaya bhogam. Vishaya means something other than you. By possessing, by hoarding, by gaining, by keeping, varieties of relating. So many opinions you have about things other than you. Mine. I have got this, I have got that. That is mine, this is mine. So I am different from somebody. I am superior to somebody. Varieties of opinions you create about yourself related to varieties of things, including family. My family is great. My son is like that. My daughter is like that. My father is like that. Like this, varieties of opinions. These are all human beings. That's why sometimes it lifts you, sometimes it puts you down. That's why all the things are going on in this world. So the cause of the mental pangs, the mental pressures are sources from here. Why did you? You gave that handle for all of them to do, the power to do by your outlook, Vedanta says this is a mistake. If at all you are wanting freedom from all the things, understand where lies the mistake. Kute chukto. Where are we making mistake? In this outlook about us, we have got. Don't correct the world. I have told you 1,000 times. We are all busy correcting the world, improving the world, doing this, doing that. That should change. This should change. Whole life is going in that. But plenty to correct here about yourself, your understanding about yourself, your thinking about yourself. That is the area. Pay more attention. If you come to what you are studying, Vedanta, Bhagavad Gita. That is the message here. That is the topic here. As long as you don't understand all the things, there is no use. Kai kamachan hai wo. It's all useless. All useless. So better understand and do what is necessary to be done. Hence Bhagavan is telling all the things. Told Arjuna, I told you, you are all come in the place of Arjuna. So Bhagavan is telling you, each one of you, I told you all the things before, that bhavana should be there. Bhagavan Arjun ko nahi bolta abhi. You are all Arjun for Bhagavan. Because every word is Bhagavan's words. So that bhavana should come. That is what is called mumukshu. That is called, Bhagavan told you, bhakta. That's why Bhagavan said, you are my bhakta. Which bhakta? Because you told me, shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. That bhakta you are. You are a bhakta. That called Bhagavan told there, in the 7th chapter, jiknyasu bhakta. Arjuna is a jiknyasu bhakta. Must understand. So you have to be that bhakta. Then this particular attitude should be there. With that, learn. Don't told one day as Bhagavan told. Even today Bhagavan is telling me that bhavana you should bring. You should bring that bhavana. So that is what you must know. If you want, there is place here. There is place there. All those things are there. You can go and sit. So this is what is called Rajogunam. What is Rajogunam? First, I want to be happy. I want this, I want that. Hence, what does it do? It connects you to karma, means activities. I told you, workaholic. Raat din kaam karna. There is no time for anything else. Khane ko bhi time nahi hai. No time for eating, no time for this. Baithne ko jagah time nahi hai. Sone ko time nahi. Kyun? Kaam karna kyun? Chahiye na. Is it not the life place? What is the life? You are all living like machines. Why? How to live in this world, Swamiji? You tell us. This is what we will say. So at your level, you are right to do it. But we want freedom from that. How long we will do all these things? कितना दिन ऐसे करते रहेगा? कोई रास्ता नहीं कैसे छुपने के लिए? ये भी पूछता है बीच में. क्यों पूछता है भाई? Why do you ask all these questions? So that is why these are all the answer for such questions if you are all asking. So a mumukshu is one who wants freedom from all the things. Are you that mumukshu? These are all the called vivekam. It is not simple. A mumukshu is a matured person. Simply one name is not. Are you that matured person understanding the limitation? This is what Bhagavan told you, dosham. 13th chapter. Understand? Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha dosham anudarishanam. Where particularly indriyarteshu vairagyam, he told you. That indriyartham is what is called rajogunam. That world must come to me, things must come to me, that should happen to me, this should happen to me. That opinion. They are called ragatmakam, an embodiment of desires, wants. Rajoguna makes you a personality, your mind, everything like that. And that ragam itself can come for even knowledge. I want knowledge. I want to be like this. I want like that. Even after coming for moksham, it is wrong. Before that, it's okay. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Don't confuse, don't confuse. Where are you? Ask a question. Ask a question. Otherwise, you already got confusion. We don't want to confuse you again. That's why I'm again telling you. Again telling you. So thus, Rajogunam's binding has been explained. Now we are going to the last guna, the third guna, which is the worst guna. Understand? That is why there is one word particularly, tu. Tu. The tu is always, I told you, to contrast or to show a distinction or some vishesham. Tu. किंतु ये तीन हैत्वे सबसे इतना बुरा. The worst is this. What is that? Tamaha. Tamo gunam. It is a gunam means it becomes a thing when it comes. I again told you, tamas is one of the ingredients of Maya. It contributes for everything to be inert. That's the world is three-folded, you must know. One is very bright, very clear. You see the world. Many things are there which are white in color, which is bright in color, bright in appearance. That is added by Sattva Gunam. That is Sattva Gunam. Wherever the light reflect, it has to become, it is all Sattva Gunam. So Maya Sattva Gunam contributes to all of them. Everything red colored, this, that and everything. And that's why that white itself, when it comes in the buddhi mind, it becomes bright, it is clear. That's why it handles that. That's what is called it. When it is red means it has got particular power dynamism. That is called entire activity level. Activity level. Already told. That is here. Then in the world we want very hard things, little less harder, varieties or differences. To create all of them, the ingredient in Maya is called Tamo Gunam. Tamo Gunam. Tamo Gunam. It will never allow any light to come anywhere near that. Any light anywhere near. That is why now, when this Tamo Gunam, where it should not come, Ajnanam is there. You must all understand. Ajnanam is the basic thing. An ignorance about certain thing is called Ajnanam, which you are told. But Ajnanam by itself has got no problem. Why I have told you, in the sleep you are totally ignorant of everything. Who are you, where you are sleeping, what you are doing, whether clothes are on your body or not, nothing you know. But still, how are you? No problem. And if you don't know something and nobody asks you anything, like small children, they are totally ignorant, blissfully ignorant. No problem whatsoever. So ignorance is not a problem. Again, Shastra presents problem is ignorance. No. Literally the word Aksharasaha, Ajnana, Sarvatra Sasa Karan, Nai. That in that Ajnanam, you should take the Ajnana byproduct. A byproduct of Ajnanam is called Tamas. This Tamas itself is called Avidya. Avidya. Again, remember. These words must be properly understood. Everything must be properly. So what is avidya? That is why Bhagavan is telling here, it causes Ajnanajam Vidhi. May you understand, this Tamo Gunam is a byproduct. Ajnana Jatam, born of ignorance. Ajnanaton Nirman on Alela. They are called Jatam, born of. अज्ञान स्वतः नाही, अज्ञानातून निर्माण झालं, अज्ञानातून जन्म घेऊन आला. जातम, born of ignorance. What is that? That is what I told you. When you don't know something, accept that I don't know. Very good. You are a simple, straightforward person. To accept one's ignorance is a magnanimity, I tell you. It's a greatness. But we feel ashamed. कसं सांगायचं? How to say I don't know? मला माहिती नाही. So काहीतरी सांगा माहिती आहे म्हणून. This is what we are wrong. But if you are really a matured and educated person, if you don't know something, straightforward, nicely say, sorry, please, I don't know. That is called real human being. Real human being. But we people in the world cannot accept I don't know. Everything I should know. Who told you I don't know? Who told you I don't know? That's why ignorance by itself is not a problem. So when Shastra says Ajnanam is the cause for samsara, you must know Ajnanam by itself is not. There is Ajnanam. We don't deny. But it doesn't stop there. From there starts. That is why there is something basic. From there comes something. It is called side effect. That is called particularly medical language. Everything side effect, side effect, side effect. So side effect of Ajnanam is tamas, 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 tamas. And that tamas itself, Bhagavan explained, what is that? Mohanam. English translation everywhere will be delusion, deluding. The deluding word is not popular. If at all you want, confusing. Confusing. Bundi bate sarva gondala. Or gair samaja. Creating that. All mistaken understanding. No understanding, no problem. But misunderstanding is a big problem. Big problem. So what is Ajnanajam Tamasa is called misunderstanding. You see, if you don't understand, somebody can make you understand. If you are misunderstood, first to correct your misunderstanding is a big problem because you will never accept that I am wrong. Nothing wrong with me. I don't think I am wrong. I don't think I am wrong. To convince you are wrong, it takes sometimes one janma and 2 janmas may take place. Because human beings cannot accept their mistake. That's a problem. Though they are wrong. Maybe you say I am wrong, but I don't think I am wrong. I don't think I am wrong. Completely, all the time, all the time. Grown-up people, youngsters, educated people, everybody has got this problem. That's why one person has written one Sanskrit, one sloka, and he says that whenever somebody points out my mistake, I do namaskara to them. Thank you, please, you helped me recognize my mistake. Otherwise, I would not recognize my mistake. That you took so much trouble to point out my mistake, I am ever grateful to you. This is what Bhagavan says, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne. Vidya Sampanne Vinayam. Modesty must be always there. More and more I know. My Puja Swamiji says, more and more you know, you should know how much you don't know. Even any subject you take, there is still plenty to know in that particular one area. You don't want to talk of so many other things in the world. How many things I don't know is more than what I know. So should I have pride? Garva? Should I have? No. That's all the more and more. Vinayam, humbleness, humbleness, humbleness. These are all the things we don't have. Little we know. Who is about me? Who is legal to me? I am like that. I am like that. All the things. These are all called misunderstanding. Understand? It's called moham. That's why in the moham only, first confusion is about oneself. Swataha baddal. About yourself. That is what is called I am a human, this body. After that I am unhappy, happy. Then I am doer, enjoyer. I have got birth, I have got death, I have got this, I have got that. 1,000 opinions related to the body. And again at the level of the mind, I am particularly unhappy, I am not fulfilled, I am this, I am that. That's every level we have got problem. That's why at the prana level, I am hungry, I am thirsty, I am this, I am that. All prana department. Everything we equate and say that is my name, my nature, my nature. These are all created by this one tamo gunam, mohanam. And again look at the world. Another moham is that projecting what is not there, that there is sukham there is security there, that is there, this is there, and running after that. After getting that, it has brought fear also. Somebody come and take it. कोई आएगा अभी गोली मारेगा इसके लिए. That is another problem. This is what the situations we are all creating, but unfortunately, that is the way of life. That is the way of life. These are all the problems of our original Moola Karanam. They are called Moola Vidya. When it started, we don't know. Bhagavan told you, Anadi. Everything is Anadi. But at present it is there, you cannot deny. So let us not worry when it started, how it started, but it is there. Astitvat ahe. And let us see how to become free from that. That is what is required. That is what is required. Hence, what is this particularly? Tamas? Mohanam. So mohana means to see something what is not there. Atasmin tad buddhi. Not only you project there and run after that. That's why in our Shastra, stock example is mirage water. Mirage water. Mriga Trishna. Mriga Trishna. जिते काय नहीं है तिते आहे म्हणायचे. What is not there, in your opinion it is there. मला दिसतो. I see there water. You may not see. Okay, go and check up. Though you check it up again, still I see water. There is not a problem. That's why even in your experience, you thought somebody will make you happy, something, you went, you got kick, but still something else, that will make me happy, run after that in the world. Your opinion doesn't change. No, that may not have made me happy, but this will sure make me happy, so run after this. Don't we do? Don't we do? This is what your projections, your outlook, no object says. That's why he tries to put this, he is called salesman. Salesman comes and put this idea in your mind. Because they want to sell their product. Without anybody selling, you yourself do all these things. Understand? You go to the mall these days. Olden days, window shopping. Today, enter the mall and look everywhere and see this, see that. That is nice, this is nice, this is nice, that is nice. That goes on. That's what is today. Understand, these are all who does. I am discussing Tamo Gunam. Sitting in your mind an opinion about you that this, that will make me alright, that will make me better, this will make me better, if it comes good, that comes good, this comes good, this sort of opinion. Then the mind Rajogunam starts desire, love, love, live, love, chalu. This is what they are all partnership together, do everything. 3 gunas, understand now? Our life is the partnership of these 3 people. Nothing else. Nothing else. Bhagavan is talking all this. He has not told in so many words. I am trying to explain to you. Nothing else. Because with reference to your day-to-day life, this is what is. Who creates all these things? Because of who comes this guna. How it has entered? In the mana of I don't know, but I know. Fact is I don't know. But your opinion is I know. That is called moham. First moham. Then based on that is the capital muddal. Business karta hai, life business is going on. Danda chalu hai. Kaun sa danda? Jeevan danda. That is going on. That is going on. Every human being, not one. Universally, all, everywhere, not only India, America, anywhere you go. Everybody has got their own way of doing. Wherever human beings are there, that will be natural. Natural. So don't think only we Indians are like that. No, please. Everybody has got their own way. America has got its own way. Other places have its own way. Everybody does in their own way. Because all are human beings. Animals have got in their way, but they are not for pleasure seeking. Understand it. Animals' pleasure seeking is only one. Biological pleasure. Male and female. That is the only thing they go. Because that is something natural urge. Natural urge. Like you and me, this Vishaya Bhogam they don't have. If at all Vishaya Bhogam, only that. That also only at a particular time, not daily. Not ever now and then. They have got a particular time when the male sees the female is ready now, then the male will go. Otherwise, they will never touch the female. They may sleep together. Nothing. So the beauty of animals. There's a particular time when the female becomes ready, then the male knows, then they mate. That's all. Afterwards, no, you can see all the animals. Whether it is cow, whether it is dog, whether it is birds, anything. It's a beauty. Because that is natural. Nature controls everything. We have got a free will, that's why there's no control. There's no control whatsoever. And we have converted everything as a pleasure seeking. That's why females are being abused. That's all going on today. Our education is for that only. To do all these wrong things. Wrong things. That is why it's all becoming so bad. So bad. If at all you say, Swami, olden days also they were there, no? Is it only now? Next question is that only, nothing else. Because olden days also human beings were there. What to do? It was not somebody else. All human beings. That's why even Devas had this problem. Why only human beings? Even Devas had problem. That's why it is shown in the Puranas also. It will be there because it is natural. That's why there is a control for that. Certain things are told. For that is Shastram. That is why everything is there. You must all understand all the things. But unfortunately, they are all just particularly ignored. Everything is ignored. Hence, Mohanam Sarvadehinam. I talked up to now what is Mohanam. Sarvadehi means who is indwelling in this body, associated with respective bodies everywhere. Okay. Now it binds you. Bandhana takto. First of all, this is the confusion it creates at the level of mind and intellect, makes your personality that way, a vyakti, a jiva that way. Then it makes you dependent. Bandhanam, dependent. Avalambun. You need varieties of things. For what? By creating a mental condition. That's why you become restless in the mind, uneasy at the level of the mind, constant disturbance at the level of the mind. You cannot sit peacefully. So how to live peacefully? It is not possible unless remove this virus from the mind. It is a form of a thought. It is in the form of a desire. It comes and irritates all the time. That's what is our life. A dust in the eye is different, I told you. The antibody in the mind is this. What is antibody? Because you must all understand. I told you, mind by itself is peaceful. No thought, no desire, nothing. That's why when a thought comes in the mind, there is a disturbance. And the disturbance will be less from different thoughts. If it is a thought, loving thought, it may not disturb too much, but it also disturbs. But the disturbance of an angry thought is too much. A worry thought is too much. Fear thought is different. All these things all are thoughts. Understand it, sir? A small dust particle irritates. But if mirchi goes in the eyes, that irritation is something different. If acid goes in your eyes, that's why all are disturbing. But differences are there. That's why in the mind also, thoughts are all thoughts, but each thought has got its own way of creating disturbance at the level of the mind. So that is what Bhagavan is telling. Two things, day-to-day life it will be there. Nibaddhanati Bharata. That's simple. Hey Bharata Arjuna, Nibaddhanati. Nitaram, totally. Baddhanati, Bandhun Taktat. You are bound as though, made helpless. Helpless I am. Kya karu maitne ho. That attitude, that avastha, Nibaddhanati. That ni is an emphasis, so particularly upasarga, a prefix. Nitaram, totally, completely, purnapane. Baddhanati. Binds make you helpless. By what? Creating things. Three things. Byproduct is three from here. First is pramada. Pramada is called negligence. Carelessness is called pramada. I'll come to all of them details. First is the meaning. Pramada, negligence, careless. That's called Maharata, Durlakshya. Dhyan nahi dene, lakshya na thevne. That condition is what is called pramada. Alasya, Maharashtra also knows, no problem. Laziness. Alasya, laziness. That is called sluggishness. Very sluggish. Understand? That is called alasya. Oh, nidra. Nidra is sleep. I'll come to each one of them, please don't worry. Only translation I can know. So three byproducts, they will make you not effective, not perform. You are not able to perform. That means to perform properly, it will not allow you to make you perform and get into problem. That is what tamogunam will do. By these three types of mental condition at the intellectual mind level together. The value level and the expression level, two levels. It will make you such a personality in your life. However educated you are, grown up maybe, whatever may be, once this comes, you can be one of this personality. You can be one of this personality. Why? Because this virus is there in your antakaranam, mind, intellect. That's why in medical science, if that virus is there, these symptoms will be there. Is it or not? So this virus has entered in the mind and intellect, then these symptoms will always come. Which virus? Tamogunam. Tamogunam virus has entered at the mind intellect level, then it will constantly express in this manner in your life occasionally. You are given a place there, every now and then it starts creating problem. That's why certain diseases, They will not be always there. Ala, थोडे वेळ राहायला गेलं, पुन्हा आला, पुन्हा आला, पुन्हा गेलं. Comes, goes, comes, goes, comes, goes. Same thing here also. They may not be continuously there, but they keeps on coming and going. That is what our life is. That's what is our life. Because there is place, in your opinion, in your value, you are given all these things. So they will come. They will be there. So we have to see our value structure, our outlooks, how we are, what we are, and we have to be very, very awake to remove all the things from our intellect, our value structures, our life. Vedanta study is not ordinary, I told you. It is not a part-time job, I told you. It is a whole day life job, whole life. It requires so much time to observe what? Not outside. Your mind, intellect, your thinking, how you are doing, what you are doing. More and more I told you. That's why you got no time. Because your mind and intellect is mortgaged, I told you. 7th chapter itself. You are mortgaged. Where? In the world. You have mortgaged it. We don't know how to redeem it from there. That's why you don't get time at all. So mind is not permitting us. We are not able to do. We try to do. Mind runs away. That happens. This happens. ये नहीं होता है, वो नहीं होता है. ये कैसा करूँ, वो कैसा करूँ. This is what is our problem. Why your mind you are mortgaged? I told you. I tell you one thing. By giving a value to the world. If at all your mind should give up the value, devalue the whole world. How? By knowing there is nothing in the world for you to get. Nothing is there for you to get the world. World is there. There is nothing to come. But the world related is your body. Body may need something. But not for you. Which you must understand. That you. Unless you hold on to that you will never be able to do. Confusion will be more, I am telling you. You have to more and more make clear, who am I? I. What is that I? That's why I told you first in our Shastra, inquiry is that. That's why Bhagavan told 13th chapter, Kshetram, Kshetram, Kshetraknya, Kshetram, Kshetraknya. More and more it has to be, who am I? Once that is clear, these things are easily can be solved. But as long as the opinion that I am a human, I am a manushya, I am wanting, it will certainly will be there. You cannot shake it. You cannot shake it. You cannot shake it. I am telling you. We are telling you how to get out of all these things. That's why that was taught in Tattva Bodha. Why Tattva Bodha was taken and taught? For that purpose. So you must hold on to that. They are all basics. I told you so many times. You must hold on to that and do it. Without that you do anything, you will be where you are. You will be where you are. And these conditions will keep on fluctuating. एक दिन है, एक दिन नहीं है, कभी नहीं है, कभी है, आएगा, जाएगा, आएगा, जाएगा. They will all be there. They all will be there. So if all these have to go, first of all go there. That is what antarmukhi. Travel inside, don't go outside. Now you are more outside. Away from you. Outside means away from you. तुमसे बहुत दूर जाता है, बहुत दूर जाता है. By this opinion, I am wanting, I want this, I want to be happy, I want that, I want this. You are going far away from yourself. That is what is why it is called Bahirmukham. That is the Bahirmukham. Because you are, instead of coming to you are going away. Far away you are going. Why you are going everywhere? Because I am sitting there. Which me? The me I want, happy me, satisfied me, fulfilled me, so secure me, that me, this me. उधर बैठा है, इसके लिए उधर जाता है, उधर से इसको लेकर आने का है. Sometimes I have to get it from America or Europe. Is it or not? You have to go so many places to get all these things. That's all natural. As we are, people are doing, everybody is doing, they will do. You must all understand. The whole world is like that because that is the outlook, that is the opinion. So it is natural, it will be there. We cannot find fault. But if you study this Shastra, understand where lies the fault. कुठे चुकतोय, चूक कुठे आहे, समजून चूक काढा, निवृत्त करा. You have to do. कुठे? आपला मनात, आपला समजात, आपला बदल, स्वतः बदल. As long as this opinion you keep it, you will never become free. कितना जन्म शंकराचार्य, शतकोटि जन्म नाम, even कोटि जन्म you take, you will not become free. Shankaracharya has given one particular statement. Must all understand properly. Because unless you come to this way of correction, you will never, because all other things are, I told you, it is like a silkworm. You are winding more and more. That's what winding? Opinion winding. One opinion, another opinion, another opinion, another opinion about you. You are winding. And since you have wound it, you have to unwind it. Silkworm, at least somebody will kill and take it away. But here nobody can kill you. This body people can kill, shoot and do. But you, that individuality, personality, nobody can kill except you. Even Bhagavan cannot kill. Again I am telling you. That is Mahabharata. You all should understand. I told you not once. That is Hiranyakashipu. That is Ravana. That is Duryodhana. That is every Asura. Bhagavan or Devi cannot do anything by talking to them, by explaining to them. That's why when the Asura came, particularly, he told Devi, why don't you marry me? You look so beautiful. That's what he proposed. Understand? That mind is that only. That mind is that only. The Puranas, when you hear all these things, you should understand what is all this. Simply katha. We are all very good in listening story and going to sleep. They are all like that. So that's what is coming in the later section. Who is an asura? The method of looking is only like this. Everything is bhogam. Everything is for pleasure, enjoyment. Anything. That is an asura. And that's why the fellow is never satisfied. Kitna bhogo aur chahiye bolta hai, pure nahi mantat. Pot barla tar ekach veer. That is why I told you Annadanam is the best. A human being to say enough, pure, noko. Only annam. खाने को दो. ऐसा राइस देगा तो और देव बोलेगा. चावल देगा तो और देव बोलेगा. गऊ देगा तो और देव बोलेगा. But खाना देव. There only pure baba pota jaga nahi hai. Only place. That is why in our Shastra, in our country, if at all you want to satisfy people and give Annadhanam. That's why Sarva Shrestha Dhanam, Annadhanam. For hungry people, not to anybody. Jisko bhuk hai, usko bula ke khana do. You can satisfy those people. They will be satisfied. Paisa dev, they are not satisfied. Kuch cheez dev, they are not satisfied. Must all understand. That's why in our Shastra, Sarva Shrestha Dhanam is Annadhanam. Because it's a necessity for human being. It's a necessity human being. Give it to them. You can satisfy people at that time, but all other things you can never satisfy. So why I am telling all these things? This is what is called particularly This particular tamogunam, first is pramada, next is alasya, so laziness, then nidra, sleep. In this manner, nibaddhanati. Now we will go to one by one. What is pramada? What is pramada? Means called indifference, negligence, understand, particular totally, durlakshya. Kunakade, pute, towards what? What should have been done by you with all effort, very important. It is something very good for you, for your family, maybe for your children, anything in your life. Either personally for you. Like a student, when they are studying in the school, their study, everything is for what? For their own sake. So for their own sake. A husband can think in his particularly job or profession or whatever it is for himself but connected to family. A wife can know it is for her or for children. She should know mother. Like this everywhere, either you or the related things are connected. And certain things, if you don't do, it can affect everybody. But in spite of that, neglecting that, ignoring that, not paying attention to that. Even when somebody points out, जेव्हा कोणी तुम्हाला सांगतो अरे हे असं आहे, even then ignore. असं काय नाही, मला माहिती आहे. That way. I don't think so all that. You think like that. It's all right. Just ignore, man. I know what to do. This sort of totally ignoring. That means what should I be done with maximum effort, full effort and priority. Particularly, he says no. Either you forget or willfully neglect. Vismrti, you forget. And even when somebody points out, अरे तू विसरला, you have forgotten that way. ठीक है, कुछ ना होगा, जाने दो. That's another. Even when somebody brings it to your notice, but still you just ignore. This is what is called pramada. Moham, not able to understand what is moham here. Even when somebody brings it to your notice, कोणी तुम्हाला सांगतो तरी तुम्ही ओळखत नाही. You don't seem to recognize, you don't seem to, still in spite of that, ignore. These are all what is called pramada. At every level, various level, not taking medicine, not going this thing, not following particularly all patya or particularly restrictions, nothing. So many places we can. Even investment somewhere wrongly, somebody points out, your money will go. I don't think so. You are telling like that. Even that you can do. Like that in so many places, even when you are making a mistake, somebody points out, you ignore. You don't pay attention, just careless. Pramada. You can keep on extending everywhere. So many areas in your life will be like that. Either knowingly, unknowingly, everything. Towards what? What is a must to be done? Understand? Kartavye karye. It is a must to be done. A duty or a thing to be done, I should have done, I should do. I just take it casual. Kuch nahi hoga re. That attitude. Later on crying, useless. So this is what pramada. You can keep on magnifying this in your own way. Each one can have varieties on their own. So what is pramada? Careless, neglect, ignoring an important thing. Ignore. महत्वाचं आहे, पण काय त्यांच्याकडे लक्ष दुर्लक्ष. राहू दे. That attitude. Understand? Just casual about it. Next is our favorite fellow, alasya. Lazy. That's why किधर भी जाने का, whether plane or train or whatever it is, अरे देर होता उठा है, ठीक है, रहने दो, कुछ नहीं होगा. Alasya. Because there is a joy in that. In the laziness there is a pleasure. I say बैठने का. Understand? People enjoy that. Understand? These are all called tamo guna. Bhagavan going to say tamo guna sukham. It's all coming later. Tamo guna sukham is this. Not doing aisa baithne ka. Lazy. So that's why lazy lass they will say. Understand? The lazy lass. So who brings this? They are all mental outlook. Buddhi and mind together. That opinion and that particular value I have. I will be like that. Nobody can shake you. That embodiment of this laziness, if you want to see, is called buffalo. That is why in the buffalo milk, according to science and all, fat content is more. That's why Hindi में बुद्धि में चर्बी गया तो क्या होगा? किधर भी चर्बी आया, slow coach. That's why buffalo so fat, and that's why slow moving. Donkey's brain is useless, but is fast moving and all. The difference. Both are equal. Understand it, sir. There is this thing. But the elephant is very intelligent. You know that. The elephant is intelligent. So that is why the difference, though they are big and all. There is certain difference you must all understand in each animal. Each animal there is a difference which should be properly understood. So that condition being there, alasya. Fat is neither good for the body, nor for the heart, nor for the brain, nowhere it is good. But fat is necessary up to a level, nothing more than that. But jasti buddhi mein aana chahiye. That buddhi mein, man mein, this fat comes lazy. When your body, particular stulata itself, obesity comes, you find the moving becomes what? Very slow. What it is? Now this obesity has come at the buddhi level. That's what I think. That's called manda buddhi and all you say. Disease manda buddhi different. This lazy manda buddhi is quite different. Quite different. That's called manda. Manda means slow coach. That's why in the astrology, you know, this particularly Shani has got a long and slow moving the fellow. So technically in Kerala astrology and Sanskrit, Shani will never be written as Shani. It's called Manda. He is known as Manda. God fellow moves slowly. ये घर में आके बैठेगा 7:30 बोलता है ना, छूटता नहीं उधर से. So this is how it is all particularly like that. Our buddhi also will be like that. So that is why, so pramada alasya nidrabhihi tad dehinam nibadnati, makes you helpless, bound. Now tamo gunam, what does it do? Is what it all does. So you can see, that's why one two the word is to distinguish all the things. So three of them, the three gunas, and how they particularly do the job of all the three. What do they do? Bandhanam in your own way makes you helpless, bound, dependent. When again when you allow them to come and take root in your mind, intellect, antakaranam. How? By certain outlook and value of yours. So the guna you bring by your outlook, by your values. Otherwise they are in the body, they don't come and pollute. But by a thought and outlook and other things, you are bringing this guna. That is the thing, you must know that. Maya Gunam is only gone into the composition of the body, mind, everything. But how does it enter these two areas where it should not come? Is this. Though Sattva-gunam is there, but it should not get polluted Sattva-gunam. Polluted Sattva-gunam it should not be. That is what Sukha Bhogam and also Jnana, limitless Jnanam. So Jnanam also should not be a use for knowledge, power, possession. No. What is the purpose of knowledge must be understood. Even the Shastra knowledge and all, to a limit, to what purpose it is. Study to that extent, nothing more. Don't waste your life in all these things. They are only means. एक मार्ग है. अरे मार्गात जाऊन रस्त्यात उभा आहे काय? रस्त्यात कशाला गेलं? Why did you go to the road? I want to go somewhere. But you are standing there only. Should not be. So Jnanam is a margam, move Jnana margena. Karma is a margam, move karma margena. Everything is a margam, a path. Move in the path wherever you want to reach. That must be clear. It's a vivekam. We should use a means to a means. We are not to stick to the means and stand there. No. That's what is called bandham. Not knowing what for it is, how it is to be utilized, what for the purpose of it must be understood. Everything is there, nothing should be excess beyond the limit. Over anything is bad. Anything over is bad. Excess is good, but over exercise is also not good. Eating is necessary, overeating is not necessary. Sleeping is necessary, oversleeping is not good. That's why Nidra. What is Nidra? You must know, in the sleep you must have night. At a particular time, sleep is essential. That is for the recuperation of the body. This body to become nice and fresh next morning, the body must be given rest. That is a naturally given thing is called sleep. But by our own method, we completely break that cycle. See the babies. That's why you must know natural. A baby born, it has got a cycle of sleeping. Initially, the baby will wake up only for little milk required. Once as even half drinking milk, again slept. Again slept. Again sleeps. Again stomach is empty. Otherwise for passing urine or anything, everything goes on. They don't get up or anything. Understand? Everything goes on. They need not get up. Like you and me, go to the bathroom, we have to get up and all. Child doesn't think about all that. So what is there? They are supposed to sleep maximum at that time. That's why babies all the time sleeping. That's why they grow. In the sleep they grow. But gradually the mind is developing. So that is why the duration of sleep becomes lesser and lesser. Observe. That's why I always give you example of a baby. I have seen all these things I am telling you. In my younger life, I have observed all these things. That's why I am telling you. So thus we can see, that's why we are grown up. We are dealing with it. Even though sleep comes, you don't want to sleep. And when you should not sleep, you sleep. These are all the things we do. So the whole system is disturbed. That's why when you want sleep, you don't get sleep. When you don't want sleep, sleep comes. Because you have disturbed the cycle. The cycle has been disturbed completely. Even eating habit is a cycle. That's why baby feeding. Medical science will say how many hours, every duration the child must be fed. Afterwards, our eating habit also, there is a particular time limit and time duration must be proper. एक दिन ये टाइम खाया, दूसरा दिन वो टाइम में खाया, दूसरा दिन वो टाइम में खाया, कभी रात को 12 बजे खाया. That is the present day life. Then the health gets affected. So you all must understand, please. In the beginning, everything is a system. The system must be properly organized. Make it all right. Then keep the system going, you will have very good health. That's what science is telling. A systematic way of life keeps the health going. So proper duration of sleep, right time to get up, right time to work, right time to sleep, health will be good, very good health. But when it is all fluctuating and indifferent, health also becomes indifferent. That is what a present day of life. Nobody has got any particularly, no system, no discipline. कभी सोता है, कभी उठता है, कभी खाता है, ये करता है, वो करता है. That is the lifestyle today. So that is why Nidra is essential. That's why children studying, they get sleep, bad. You want to work, sleep comes. खाने का टाइम है, नींद आता है. Is it good? That is what is called Nidra. When you have to do something, at that time Nidra aya. When a child has to study, sleeping, it is not good. You are supposed to work in the office, you are sleeping, it is not good. At home you are supposed to work, you are sleeping, it is not good. So that is the Nidra Abhi Tannibadnadi. Not Raat ko neend aana is not tamoguna, bad tamoguna. Necessary tamoguna. That's very good. That is absolutely essential. So don't think night sleep is a bandham. No. That is a necessity, natural necessity. But any time other than that and more than a certain duration after age, for a child it is not wrong. For a baby, sleeping all the time is very good. That is what is necessary. But as the age changes, you cannot put the baby to sleep. You find the baby doesn't sleep at all. That's why by force you have to make them sleep. Otherwise they will not sleep. So the whole cycle changes. Observe. That's why I am giving you example. The example. But as the child grows, after some time, the child, you need not go to sleep. It sleeps and you have to wake up the child. That happens afterwards. That happens. So this is how the cycle keeps on changing. Cycle keeps on changing. Hence, when it is not opportune and proper, he is bandham. When the sleep comes nice at the right time after dinner, it is called healthy, particular. Very healthy, very healthy. Okay? So don't find fault with Nidra. It is tamogunam, bad. It is necessity in the night. All other time, it is bad. And when you have to work, sleep coming is called Badnadi. When you study, you have to sleep, bad. Understand? That's why wrong time sleeping is a disease. It is wrong. It should not come. It should not come. So more we will see next time. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Nirayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om.